welcome back or welcome to my channel. And today I decided I would just do a little compilation of the TikToks I made for International Women's History Month, which was last month, the month of March. And I just thought I'd make that compilation for the people who don't watch me on TikTok, and just because I wanted to, I thought it'd be fun. So without further ado, let's get started.
Hey guys, so it is March, and every International Women's History Month, I always make some TikToks about women, either facts about women or stuff like that. And I usually find a little website, but I thought because AI is so popular right now, I'd let ChatGPT control this month. So I asked ChatGPT to tell me which days I should post a video for International Women's History Month. And ChatGPT said March 1st, March 8th, March 15th, March 22nd, and March 31st. Now, it's March 4th, so I'm going to replace the March 1st video for March 4th because I already posted on March 1st and it's already passed. So this was what ChatGPT wanted me to say. So women have shaped history in every way possible: science, politics, art, sports, you name it. But too often their contributions get overlooked. So this month we're putting the spotlight on them. To kick things off, did you know that crazy, right? Stick around all month for more. So these are the possible fun facts for the video. I'll talk about all three. Well, first of all, the first computer programmer was a woman. It was Ada Lovelace, who wrote the first ever computer algorithm in the 1800s, which we talked about her last year, I believe, or 2 years ago. And then the first person to win 2 Nobel Prizes was also a woman, which was Marie Curie, who won in 2 different sciences, physics and chemistry. And then a woman invented everyday things we use all the time, like windshield wipers, home security systems, and even Wi-Fi, which I believe the windshield wipers and Wi-Fi we talked about 2 years ago as well. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. You can go check those videos out for yourself. But yeah, make sure to like, follow, and let me know in the comments if you have a favorite woman in history that deserves a shout out. So yeah, thank you ChatGPT for this awesome video, and I guess I will see you guys on March 8th. Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of ChatGPT decides what I'm going to talk about this International Women's History Month, and today is International Women's Day. So happy International Women's Day, guys, and I hope you guys are thanking all the women in your life. And if you are a woman, just know you are strong and beautiful and heard and needed in this life. Anyways, ChatGPT wanted me to talk about someone that inspires me a lot, and the woman that inspires me a lot is my grandmother. So she was a French teacher, and when she started working, it was normal for women to have jobs, but the moment they had kids, they were expected to quit and stay home. That was just how things were, but my grandmother didn't accept that. She loved teaching, and she wasn't going to give up her passion just because society told her to. People looked at her differently. Some even called her a bad mother for choosing to work instead of staying home, but she kept going. She worked hard, so hard that in her entire career, she barely ever took a day off. The only day she didn't work was because of a strike. Other than that, she showed up every single day for 40 or 50 years, dedicating herself to what she loved. To me, that's what real strength looks like. She didn't just talk about change, she lived it. She proved that women belong in the workforce, that they can be mothers and professionals, that they don't have to choose between family and ambition. She is my role model in every way, and she is a big reason why I want to be a teacher one day. I want to work hard just like she did. I want to follow in her footsteps. So today on International Women's Day, I just want to take a moment to appreciate her and everything she's done, not just for her family, but for women everywhere. Happy International Women's Day! Happy International Women's History Month, guys, and welcome. I think this is like the 3rd video I'm making for this month. We are about now halfway through Women's History Month, and today ChatGPT wanted to give you guys a little surprising fact. Did you know that the first computer programmer was a woman? Ada Lovelace, a mathematician in the 19th century, wrote the first ever algorithm intended for a machine. She worked on Charles Babbage's, sorry if I mispronounced that, analytical engine, and realized its potential beyond simple calculations, essentially predicting the future of computers long before they were invented. Don't want my hair, I just got out of the shower, but this is part 4 of the whole International Women's History Month videos that I've been doing, and today ChatGPT wanted to talk about a lesser known but still important woman in history. So one lesser known but important woman in history is Nuwai. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. I'm so sorry. A Nigerian woman whose activists helped spark the Aba Women's Riot of 1929, one of the most significant anti-colonial movements in West Africa. Her name, I'm again so sorry, I'm not going to try to pronounce that because I'm so going to butcher it. A market woman and widow from the LGBO ethnic group, played a key role in resisting British colonial rule. The conflict began when British officials attempted to improve taxes on LGBO women who had previously been tax exempt when a British appointed official, Mark Emenura, I'm so sorry, I definitely mispronounced that, approached her name, again, so sorry, and tried to assess her wealth for taxation. She fiercely resisted and spread the word among other women. Her actions led to a mass protest involving thousands of LGBO women who used traditional forms of resisting, including singing, dancing, and sitting on officials, a form to protest where women would publicly shame men in power. The protests escalated, resulting in changes to colonial policies and a reevaluation of women's roles in governance. Her name, again, so sorry, I would definitely butcher her name. Leadership helped shape the future of anti-colonial resistance in Nigeria, yet she remains largely unrecognized outside of African history circles. Don't mind how I look. I just took a shower. It's dark in my room. We're having a tough day, but that doesn't mean we're not going to do a last video for International Women's History Month. So yeah, today is March 31st. It is the last day of the month of March, which is International Women's History Month. As Women's History Month comes to a close, I just want to take a moment to reflect on this month and everything we learned and celebrated. This month has been about celebrating the women who have paved the way, amplifying voices that deserves to be heard, and recognizing the work that still has to be done. This month we talked about Ada Lovelace, who was the first computer programmer, Marie Curie, who was the first woman to win 2 Nobel Prizes, my grandmother, and this Nigerian woman that I still cannot pronounce her name for the life of me. Now, women's history is not just something we should talk about in the month of March. This is something we should talk about every single day. We should keep supporting women all year long and uplifting them to show that women can do anything that they put their minds to. And I also like to get you guys to think, who's a woman in history or in your life that have inspired you? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you to everyone who's engaged, liked, shared my posts throughout this month. I appreciate every single one of you guys and can't wait to keep this conversation going and post this, make another similar type of content again next year. I do this every single March for International Women's History Month because I think women's history is so incredibly important. So until next time, keep making history.
Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please give this video a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!